Hello there, dear guests. My name is Amanda Panda, and welcome back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. In the last episode, we collected the first two pieces of the orb in the choir main hall area, and now we're gonna go try and find the other four pieces. I don't really... Excuse me. Oh, there's another one. Hi there. I don't really remember, exactly where the other places are, or like I don't know if we have to go back into the choir. I think we might have to, but I'm not really sure. I don't think there was another torture room in there. There might be though. I'll probably go back later and just scope it out and see. But I know there are four other rooms somewhere, and I'm sure that on the other side where the transept is, that there are at least a couple rooms over there. If this thing will load, that'd be nice. You guys doing good today? I hope so. Okay. It's going at 2 frames per second. That's great. I need more oil. I keep running out. It's great. I love it. Okay. Hey friend, you doing okay?
There's something else. Incredible. You found Viol's
Oh,
message.
you did? Okay, cool.
Then there might still be a chance.
Yes.
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the scribes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Okay. Okay, so I know, okay, so I have the tempter, whatever it's called. Can I use this with anything? No? Okay. So I need Vitae and, what was the other thing? No. Let me see, 1 second. Let's see, okay, Paralyzer, Vitae, and Tempter. So I have the Paralyzer, and I have the Tempter, I just need the Vitae. Somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I will. Okay, so you can go in here. Yes. This is such an uplifting game, isn't it? It's great. Oh, like I was saying in the last episode, and I didn't finish my thought, while I do love the Penumbra series, it does have its faults. And, like I said, it's pretty much the thing, the game, in a way, not in every way. But, yes. Requiem, Penumbra, Overture, and Black Plague were wonderful. But Requiem, as I said, almost broke my computer. It was awful. And didn't really have anything to do with anything.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
This one, right here. Take him. He annoys me. But I don't... As of uploading this series, I haven't played much of Soma. I'm just gonna leave that until later. And I don't really like it. It's not that it's different, because different is good. And it is creepy, but it's just not the same feel as their other games. And I just don't really have much connection to it. Maybe I should just start it over. That's another thing I have a problem with doing. I get stuck on something or I get bored of it and I just restart. It's really not good. I mean to do so. Hi. Hi, Alexander. Missed you, buddy. It's just this. Okay. No? Okay. Gotta open it that way. Cool. More things. Yay, more torture things. That's always helpful. Anything? Screw that one book in particular, apparently. Who sets up their books like that? That's not okay. Anything else? No? Okay. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Putting this off as some bitter love story. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. Notes on torture. Oh boy. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all had a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out of fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. I can read, I swear. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. It will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is dazed, preceded by presenting a form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, and it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for it to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate blood with its properties. Yet, with careful performance, will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim does behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Okay, cool. That's always informative. Thanks. Can I take that? I got a string. I don't know why, but I got a string. Oh, there's a lot more doors in here than I thought there were. Well, 4. That's a lot in my book. Oh my gosh. Camera, why? Okay, there we go. So this must lead to the 3 other chambers that I needed to go down. I hear things I don't want to hear. Great. Wait, okay, there's already a light in here. I don't like this at all. Oh, that's lovely. Also, that almost looks like one of the servants. The which one is it? Is it the Gatherer, I think? The one with the rounded head. There's another piece. Oh, great. The rapist hung upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself into the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. It's great. This is what I wanted today. Just gonna... yeah. It's... the torture is so awful and weird. Like, the things that people think of to either get information out of people or to just hurt people is so bizarre, and I don't even know how to explain it. So I'm just gonna leave it there because I don't want to say something wrong and have everyone be mad at me, because that usually happens a lot of times. What is this? It's a cabinet? Oh, hello. Great, that's a thing. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically at the men, contemplated their next step. Great. Also, wasn't there something like in the 1800s that was kind of like this, but it was meant to treat scoliosis? Like it would stretch out the spine or something. I don't remember. Something like that. What does this do? Oh, so okay, I see. I don't know why I'm playing with this, I just... Wait, okay, that way. Great. Those are some nice sound effects. I'm just gonna leave now, because I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. Which way did I come in? I think this way? Wait, how do... I thought I had a tonic to improve my mental health, but I guess not. It's just staying near the light.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Jeez, Daniel. And you were supposed to be the good one, I guess. I don't know.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Oh, the sound. Oh. Well, I want to cry. That's lovely. Exactly what I wanted to hear today. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. Don't make me touch it. I did. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They couldn't make him forget again. This is tiring. I want to go home, please. I don't want to look at this anymore. Okay, so I was here. I went over here. Okay. Did I go in this room over here? I think maybe, or this is where I came in. Yeah, that's where I came in. So I've been in all these rooms now. Okay, cool. So I'll need one more. That means there must be something in the choir chamber, I guess. I'm guessing that must be the only other place left. There are 3 doors in each. don't know what I used the string for, though. And eventually I get a saw. I have to saw off Agrippa's head. Such a great game. It's so family friendly. Hope you guys are still enjoying this, even after those bits. Okay, this was the part with the carrot, which I already was there.
Is there something else?
Probably.
You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Okay, cool. Remaining one piece are in the card. The remaining one. Okay.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
You sure? Sure about that? Like, here's my thing. Where, like, not where. Agrippa, he calls him a good boy, like, or he said something, and, my thought is, like, did Agrippa ever even, like, know what was, like, happening with all the torture and stuff? I mean, he must have, like, he and Alexander were, like, good colleagues, so he must have known something about what he was doing, and the people he had under his wing, meaning Daniel. That just makes sense to me. Or maybe he didn't, I don't know. I just think it's interesting that he's, oh, you're such a good man. No, you're not. You are torturing these people because you think it's okay. Or something. It's kind of, one of those morality things, like, who is the real villain here? And who's the real hero, you know? Cutting carefully. Wait, did I read this? I don't know. You guys can read it, whatever. I can't remember what I read and what I haven't. There have been so many things now. I think I read that one. Okay, so there's one more in here. That's cool. So I found one on each side. And then let me go across the bridge, because I think I went to the right, so I gotta go to the left, I think. Hi, friend. Running so much. Wait, there's another bridge? What? I didn't know that. Or is this the same bridge? I don't know. Okay, so that's the entrance. So let me go back over here, because it must be on the left, because I kept going to the right. Because I only found 2 doors in here, so there must be 3. I'm just sure of it. That's where I found the oil and the tender hux. The tampon. What? Let's see. There must be... I don't think I've gotten this one. You know I haven't. Cool.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
It's great. Love it. Okay, now I have all 6. Bone. This is not humorous. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The 2 men looked at each other knowingly and took the hammer and struck the victim's chest at a final act of mercy. So that means that there are other... No, wait, the 2 men, that means Alexander and Daniel. Okay, I was gonna say that might mean there were other people down here, but there weren't. Just gonna leave this up here and not touched again. Wait, can I move this? Yes, I can. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Well, so I have all the pieces and I don't have to come back here again. That's nice. So I'm gonna leave and not come back. Ever. Cause, oh, yay, roaches. That's what I wanted. Okay. I know. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you not, please? Thank you. I don't want any of you. No. No. Please. Where's the door? Oh no. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. That phone was like, hello, I'm here. Okay. So now everything is done. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have all parts. So now we can go back to the, what's it called? The chantel? I don't know. Also, I don't know how I am supposed to mix all of the things that Agrippa needs, because I want to take him with me. Because he's a good friend. I don't remember how I need to mix all these things together.
I see that all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you can find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's tonic before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Alright, so in the next episode, I'll figure out how to mix all of the things for his tonic. I think I remember, and also I don't think we have all the ingredients. I believe I still have to do one more thing for the vitae. We'll figure it out in the next episode. So, I love you all, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.